All right, everybody. I'm Sergeant Bolden, and today I'm doing a speech on why we should vote. All right. Extra, extra, read all about it. Voting booths are now open. Today we will discuss why people don't vote, why people should vote, and the results of voting. The main sources of my information were www.census.gov and www.usnews.com. Let's begin by answering the question. Why do people vote? The reasons people don't vote are accessibility and apathy, which is the lack of interest or concern. One of the biggest reasons large numbers of people don't vote are due to accessibility. With long work hours, full schedules, and difficulty finding nearby locations to place a vote, many people deter from voting on the thought that the benefits of saving their time outweighs the benefits of placing a vote. Upon arrival at a voting location, you may notice an extremely long line, and the thought will arise, do I want to wait an hour or longer to vote or continue on my day? When you enter the voting booth, you're now faced with the decision to place a vote with the appropriate person. Many factors may arise to deter you from placing your vote. Now you realize this is taking more time out of your schedule. People consider these things prior to voting, which can result in them not wanting to make the vote at all. Some people simply don't vote because of their apathy towards voting in general. Lack of concern who is elected in office is often the case of why citizens don't vote. People tend not to be concerned with the process of elections until the outcome is there. According to www.census.gov, only 41.9% of the population voted in 2014, which is lower than the 2010 percentage of 45.5%. Statistics are showing that each year less people are voting, but amongst the populace and on the media, many people are displaying concerns with the people elected. Now that I've discussed some reasons why people don't vote, we will acknowledge reasons why people should vote. Voting establishes a state of governance that resembles the people's livelihood. Communities can choose an official to speak in places they can't with the appropriate voice and concern matching their own. Voting allows the people to have a say in who the world sees as it reflects on how the world sees us in general as a reflection of our leadership. Now that we have discussed reasons why people don't vote and why we should vote, we'll review the outcome of voting. Democracy is what America is all about, and voting is an essential part of society. Democracy has proven to be the most effective way to run a country. Without democracy, we could have dictators that with unethical and immoral values are honestly leading our country. Voting will give the people the opportunity to have a chance in electing a candidate who they feel closely meshes with their views, principles, and values. There may never be a candidate who has every characteristic you wish to lead, but without voting, you have no opportunity to host the best opinion. Let's leave the fate of our country in our own hands by voting. Let's review the highlights. Today we have looked at the issues associated with not voting. We learned that some people don't vote due to accessibility and apathy. Secondly, we discovered that people should vote in order to have a sense of control over the representation of our own country. And finally, we found that when people vote, they have the opportunity to elect someone beneficial to their population's livelihood. In a time where our country's leaders are making all the wrong calls and not giving regard to the citizens, remember Dr. Martin Luther King. Voting is the foundation stone for political action. Whoop, whoop.